channel. In this video we are going to identify what is the center of gravity of the lamina given. So what we have done is we have just divided this area into 4 small parts. So I am just going to put the numbers here 1, 2 and 3 and 4. What we are going to do is 1, 2, 3. We have to add this and we will be subtracting this 4 area. So we'll be getting the desired shaded area. So for that we are going to make this table, and with me you can do it together. So first column what we have to write is figure FIG. So I am writing 1, and even I am drawing a small triangle here so that I will not get confused. Second, it is a rectangle. I am putting a rectangle also here. Third, it is a triangle here. I am putting a triangle, and now after that I am putting a dot dot dot, so that whatever it is coming after this point we have to delete it, because this semicircle we have to delete from 1, 2 and 3. So I am putting here 4 and I am making a semicircle here. Next what we'll be doing, we'll be identifying the area of all the 4 figures. So what I'm writing in the next column is area A, and I'm writing here only the unit. So your triangle half into base into height, rectangle we have B into D. So what we are having 140 into 120. Then your half into base into height, your B is 50 and height is 120. Same with this triangle, half into base into height, same. Then the semicircle, half R square by 2, that is your 70. This is 140, half of it would be 70. So I am just writing all the area here. This is your half into base into height, half into base into height. Then this one is your 140 into 120. This one again half into base into height, and this is your pi 70 square by 2. Putting all that together into the calculator, we'll be getting the values here, something like this. And again 3000 here, and this value is your 7696.9. Next we are going to identify Y. Next we have to calculate Y. So what I am doing here, I have just imaginary marked all the centroids which are present. So for this triangle we have centroid here, semicircle, rectangle and this triangle. So what is the centroid of these figures? So if this we have to identify, this is your X. In the X direction, X. So what is this? If this one is your B, so parallel side divided by 3. So X would be your B by 3. If this is your Y, so what would be Y? Y would be parallel side, your H by 3. Parallel side divide by 3. Now this is your semicircle. What is this height? With formula we have 4R by 3 pi. For this one, this is a rectangle, this is the centroid, this is your X, this is your Y. So your X bar would be B. Always B is your this and D is the longer side. This one with the X direction B, and this one is your D. So this is your B by 2 and your Y bar is your D by 2. Next we are going to calculate Y for the figure. So first one we have a triangle. So triangle, this Y we are interested in identifying. Parallel side divided by 3. So parallel side is your 120, the height of the triangle. Next one is your rectangle. Rectangle, this is your D, this 120. 120 divided by 2 we have here, this one is your 40. Then this will be 60. Again this will be your 40. So for this triangle, third one, H is 120 divided by 3 is your this one. For semicircle we have this one. For semicircle we'll be doing. Next what we'll be doing, we have already identified area and Y for the respective figure. Next is just multiply this column with this one. Multiply this value with this value with this, multiply everything and write it here. always remember, below the dotted line we have to delete our items, we have to delete the things. So just multiply these two columns. So multiplying these two will be having 1 2 and 1 2 3 4. Then multiplying these two will be having 1 0 0 8 and 3 zeros. Then multiplying these two will be having 1 2 1 2 3 and 4. Multiplying these two columns we are having 2 2 8 6 7 4.89. Next, what we have to do? We have to simply add your triangle, rectangle and triangle, and we'll be dividing this value. Same, we have to sum up and divide this one from all of this. So what we'll be having, if we add 1 2 3 minus 4, so we'll be having 15103.1. What we have done here is 1 plus 2 plus 3 minus 4. This we are following. Again, in this one, same procedure we'll be following. We are having 101,932. Now finally we have to identify what is your y bar here. The question was to find out the center of gravity. In mostly all the questions what they give is they do not give any axis. What you have to assume is bottommost extreme point and leftmost extreme point is your axis. So bottommost extreme point here and leftmost extreme point is your axis here. So now what we have to do, this value divided by this value, we are going to write it here. This value divided by this value, we are getting a value around 67.5 mm. So your y bar came out to be this one. Now question is, what is, you can see this is unisymmetrical figure. If you will fold this half to this point, this is a unisymmetrical figure. So your x bar, this value x bar will be largest dimension divided by 2. So your x bar will come out to be, this is your 240 divided by 2 is your 120. But if you are still interested in identifying what is x for individual figure, I can tell you. So we'll be writing here x and mm, and we'll be identifying what are the different values. So together with me, this is the x we are interested in identifying in figure 1. What is this one? This is total your 50. How much is this? This one from here, it is your b, base by 3, that is parallel side divided by 3. So what it will come up? It will come up as 50 minus 50 by 3. Now what is your this value? Next one is your rectangle. Rectangle, we are interested in identifying this particular value. So what is this one? This is your 50 and your b by 2. So I am writing here 50 plus b by 2 is your 140 by 2. Now next is your this triangle. This triangle, this small distance is base b by 3. This one parallel side divided by 3 from here. This, and to reach here, how much we have to travel? We have to travel 50, then 140, and then 50 by 3. I'm writing here. This is your 50 plus 140 plus your 50 by 3. This one 50 by 3. Next is your this. For this one, no formula is there. It is just the position of the centroid. So the position of the centroid from here will be having, this one is your r and this one is your 50. So this will come out to be 50 plus 7.